Okay, so I totally forgot that a lot of y'all were waiting for me to do the update on the house. And now that I've got time to do the update, I absolutely forgot. I'm not going to lie. I forgot. But I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all around because we've got it looking gorgeous. I'm going to wait for a couple of y'all to get on. And I'm going to show y'all around. But we're absolutely so thankful and in love with our gorgeous home. So it's definitely been a blessing all in itself. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes, that way you'll have time to get on. But it says I have a slow connection. Okay, there you are, John. Let's see. I'm going to turn you around. Okay. So, of course, this was open. Like, this whole deal was open. We were going to build a wall, and I thought that was too permanent. So, we went ahead and just blocked it. I'm fixing to show you why and how we blocked it. So, we've got I did all my painting. Of course, the sitting room, I left it tan and white. Kind of like the feng shui that it has. I have a little bit of boho in here because, of course, you know I needed color. This is the front entry. I did paint my door. I did stained glass on my door. So that changed it up a bit. But in here, everything was white, just gray walls. And I couldn't do all that. So we did redo the whole front entryway. Redid the door. Painted the stained glass. And then I did also the stained glass on the windows so we can have the windows open, and even from the street you can't really see in. You got to be standing on the porch because the window's up high to see in. But this is a sitting room. I've got it all. And then my Nana gave me this as kind of, she was like, oh my gosh, you have all these different colors and stuff. So I wanted that at the entrance of the sitting room so that when you walked in, you realize, oh, okay, it's all this color. I did put a little bit of color in the sitting room. These I actually brought from, these I used to have at my house in Texas. I brought them, refurbished them, painted them burgundy, and put some green candles on them so that it would look glorious, gorgeous. This lights up at night. It's all solar powered, so it lights up at night. And then I did the door. I also bought chandeliers. I'm going to show you all the chandeliers, but this is a living room. I did a yellow in here. Over there in the hallway, I did a evergreen, black evergreen, because that's where I have like all my plants that can't do all the sunlight. That's one of the chandeliers that we got. And then we bought this table and refurbished it. So I went with an all black so that I could, this also too, we got it, and I wanted to do something with it. It was it's oak wood, so we got it all painted and redone. And we also refurbished the coffee bar. We went with the black and the white on the coffee bar. Lots of color. My sisters made these when we first moved here to Mississippi. They're actual puzzles. That's the second chandelier. You can't really tell on the video, but that one is hot pink. It's a hot pink chandelier. But we refurbished, of course. It's where we have all of our dishes. What are they called again, Matt? What is that? What is that thing called again? I forget. Yeah, the china cabinet. And then all my windowsills throughout the whole house, there's lime green, there's a teal, there is lemon twist yellow. And I've got hot pink, like the hot pink candle holders and all that stuff. Got the hot pink candle holders on both sides of the wall as well. And then let's step into the kitchen. So I've got these curtains. I have them drawn back because my grandson was here. He stays with us on the weekends. But I have all my glitter beaded curtains. I did this one for here. So last night, I stayed up all night. Me and my husband did. Because I just did the backsplash. I just redid the backsplash on the whole kitchen. And we also redid this. So this is where originally the refrigerator used to be. And I didn't want the refrigerator there. It seemed too bulky with the bar right here next to it. So I told my husband if we could move the fridge, put it in the pantry room, and just put a place where I can set out. As you can see, I've got chocolate chip brownies, and I made a peach cobbler today. But that's where I can set out my desserts for holidays and stuff like that. Excuse the dishes. I just did the dishes, so I have a whole bunch of clean dishes. Got my Alexa in the window. That's the lemon twist. So I got the lemon twist window sill. And I got a whole bunch of, what's it called? Sun catchers. I got them all over and throughout the house so they can catch the sun. And then I did a teal on the inside. Lemon twist on the actual windowsill. And then I've got just a whole bunch of beaded curtains. My husband got me this one. That one's absolutely my favorite. It's really fine, really thin. It's beautiful. I love it. And then over here is the part that we blocked off. So it used to be open. But I didn't want to build a wall because it was too permanent. So what I ended up doing was just putting my canning. This is like my canning. It was an armoire. But I refurbished it and turned it into like where I have all my canning supplies, all my egg supplies and things like that. And we turned this into our pantry. And then hung the chandelier in between both rooms. But this is the finished, well, I say finished, but it's not finished. I also did a hot pink right here underneath, and I did the boho in the background. Let's see what else. What else did we change, Papa? That was pretty much it for right now, huh? Mm-hmm. And then the hot pink in that hallway. Evergreen in that hallway. So we'll be updating y'all though. I'm already ready to decorate. My husband and my kids have been telling me to stop because I'm ready to decorate for fall. I have all of my storage totes. We brought my haunted houses from Texas when we went down there a couple weeks ago. We brought, you know how everybody has Christmas villages? I have Christmas villages. But I also had Halloween villages. So I am already ready. I am so excited to put my Halloween villages together. But everybody keeps telling me it's July. And I need to wait at least until August. So today has been a fight for my life day. As I was doing my resets, I done made bread and I canned a bunch of goods. I still got to do my eggs and I still got to finish my laundry. But I've been fighting to not go in the garage and get all of my storage totes and put out all of my Halloween and all that good stuff. So, I don't know. I guess I'll let y'all know if I end up doing it. But, yes, this is she. This is it. Ain't she gorgeous? Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Hold on. So, front porch. I know I showed some pictures. Okay, so this is the front of the door. I forgot. I did lime green on the inside. And then I did the teal on the outside. So it's green on the inside, teal on the outside. And then the front porch, we've got our Japanese magnolias on both sides. And right before we went to Texas, we had just gotten these from Tanya. And we got them all situated. I replanted a lot of my plants. But right before we went, we actually did this project. So before the porch was all the way open. And I was really digging. I want to do for fall, probably a swing on that side. And, you know, the carpet and all that good stuff. So I have started already my vines. My vines are already growing into the lattice. And pretty soon, by fall, my vines will be all the way across. And you can't see probably from the video, but I have a bunch of solar powered twinkle lights. And at night, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. So the plan is I'm going to get a swing or a futon or a bench or something that I'm going to put there so that we can just relax out here. It's going to be a relaxing front porch, you know, just to chill and enjoy ourselves. Got my bird cage out here. And, yeah. It's just extra green, y'all. It just finished raining right now. Not sure what it's like in Texas. Oh, thank you. I love it too, Juwan. I'm telling you, it took a minute for me to get to where I was like, oh, all the gray walls, tan walls. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I went to Sherwin-Williams and they were like, man, you've got some bright colors. They're like, you're really picking and choosing all the brightest colors. And I'm like, I gotta have color in my house. I've gotta have it all. But yeah, this is what the front porch looks like. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rosie. But yeah, this is what our front porch looks like. I'm so excited for fall. I'm ready. I'm ready for Halloween season because I'm going to put pumpkins all the way down the sides of these. These steps are huge. Like, the video does not really do it justice, but these steps are gigantic. So I'm excited to put pumpkins and all my fall plants and mums and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's the front porch. I can't wait to show y'all once the vines grow all in them. And the vine plants actually put out red, white, and orange. Beautiful flowers. And as you can see, it's already grabbed on. They're going. It even grabbed onto the lights. But they're making their way. Making their way. By fall, they'll be ready. I've got a bunch of the... Give us an update when you decorate. Yes, I definitely need to. I'm excited. I wish they would let me decorate. I was telling my husband right now, I was like, dude, I'm so bored. I am so bored. Can I just, while I'm doing laundry, pull out the tubs? And he's like, babe, it's July. I'm like, golly. Bummer. Oh, I love summer. I do, because of all the pretty colors and how beautiful and green it is. But fall is my favorite season. But yeah, there she is in all her absolute glory, all her beauty. Junior made me this mirror. So he sanded it and made it out of 2x4s, I believe it was, and he burnt it. He made it burnt my little lamp. But yeah, this is she. My squeaky little door. But yeah, y'all, that's it. This is this is what we got so far. Once we get everything situated, because we got a lot of rooms to go. The kids actually, I've been letting them kind of do their own thing in their rooms for once. They're old enough to do their own thing. But let me see. My son started on his. They have such a beautiful feng shui. Let me show you his. You need to have a rest day. I know, everybody keeps telling me I look so tired. So he's got all kinds of albums and stuff like that throughout his whole room. He's got all kinds of things. No, I really do need a rest. I know. It's been crazy. I'm just trying to get everything done that I possibly can while I can. I figure I'll rest when I retire. And I don't know. I might not ever retire. So here's the evergreen wall. That's the evergreen wall, and I'm not finished with that one yet, so I'm just showing y'all right now, but I'm gonna have plants. I have some bubbles that I bought. They actually go on the wall, and they hold the betta fish. So I'm gonna put a whole bunch of bubbles with plants in them, and each individual betta fish, but I'm gonna go with colors that are not matching the walls. So the betta fish are going to be like red, yellow, those types of colors, so that you'll be able to see them, and they actually live in their little fish bowls like that on the wall with some IVs or something coming out of them. But yeah, this is she. And at night she's even more glorious. I don't know if I can get it very dark in here so you can actually see how beautiful she looks. Let me see. I was turning my little twinkle lights on. But hold on. I'm going to turn off all these and see if you can actually see how. I think this is like my favorite window. I love sitting here and just admiring looking outside. I'm not sure what this tree is called, but she has already started blooming all her flowers, and she's just blooming at the top. So I love sitting here and reading, or I'll sit here and write down, like, I don't know if everybody does that, but I journal a lot anytime I can. I write down all my recipes now that, my kids have told me, like, hey mom, like, you need to start writing down your recipes and stuff like that so that we can keep them. But this is what she looks like with no excess lights on. This clock we got, it was gifted to us, and we refurbished it. I refurbished it, I painted it, changed it, went from rustic to modern, whimsical, if you could say. But yeah, this is she, nice and beauty in all her glory. Junior found me this clock in the trash, and he fixed it, and it works now. So I thought that was cute, a little baking. And then he also put me up a whole bunch of anchors so I can start hanging up like plants inside as well. I used that anchor over there to hang up that actual chandelier, but I'm probably gonna hang a plant from that one. But yeah, there she is. I hope y'all loved it. I hope y'all liked it. Like, this one has all the little sun catchers. I put them all through the whole house. Every window, everywhere has them. Well, I love y'all, and I hope y'all had a great Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I gotta get done, and we'll talk to y'all later.